It's that time again for Angie's monthly favorites, which is of course my favorite time of the month to be able to share some of the cool, weird, strange, odd, but good products with you guys. The interesting things that just have my attention, at least peripherally this month. We'll go through it. Everything will be linked down below in the description box. Grab yourself a beverage, pull up a chair, although you're probably already sitting, laying, whatever you're doing. Join me. Let's chat about some things I've been loving this month. I've seen this all over Instagram. It is an antimicrobial facial cleanser. Cleanse away bacteria without drying out your skin. I keep seeing all these girls talk about using this after the gym, after working out. I noticed like a few years ago after we moved here, I started breaking out. My back started breaking out. Back knee, hello. I'd never had that problem before. And I was doing my same skincare things and body care things, but that was not enough to combat all the like sweat and stuff. So anyways, it definitely could be a little annoying because I do feel like after I'm outside gardening and stuff, I have to come in and take a shower or a bath or something to cleanse my skin. Otherwise I break out. While I love taking showers and baths, it's also kind of time consuming sometimes. Anyways, the point, Vanessa, is that I really like this facial cleanser. I spray this in other places besides my face. I probably could have been more specific. I will also spray this on like my back area, chest area, any place that I'm worried that I might break out from sweating, bacteria, etc. Which direction do I want to spray this? Where I'm either going to spray my computers, my other stuff. Well, once you spray it, you got to let it air dry, okay? Spray your face, spray your back, whatever you got that sweats. Maybe you got a little bit of boob sweat stuff going on. We can take care of it all, ladies. Now, this next product, I try so many different skincare things. And as my esthetician here knows, I have in the past invested in some skincare things like, for example, radio frequency micro needling. I did that, a package of like 3 of those. I quite liked the results from that, but it was incredibly pricey. So not something that I want to be doing or can do on the regular. I discovered this company. This is called Cure Skincare. So this is a micro-infusion system. It comes like this. Well, mine still has some serum in it right now, so I'll show you that in a second. I used it twice now. I'm already seeing an improvement in my skin texture, discoloration, dark spots. After the first time you do it, within a couple of days, you start to see results. I do it anyways, like once every 2 weeks. This is a bunch of tiny little gold needles. The kit that I got comes with the serum concentrate for wrinkles as well as the serum concentrate for dark spots. The cool thing is you can mix them both together. So you don't have to just decide like, well, 1 week I'm going to do the wrinkles and the other week I'm going to do the dark spots. I mix them both together and do them at the same time. This does not tickle. You are poking your face with needles. But here's the thing. My husband was like, what are you doing? You are poking these little needles into your face. And basically what is happening is you are causing a little bit of damage there. However, you're getting the serum like into your skin, not just like top layer, you're getting it in there, but also your skin, as we know, like what our body does, it gets an owie and then we go, and then our innards go, send help. And they send some reparative cellular things that come and regenerate new cells and help to give you kind of new layers of skin. Listen, the science, you didn't come here for the science. If you did, you are in the wrong place, okay? You came here for the terrible explanations. This is one of those things that is a little pricey, obviously, but for what it is and how much you get, it's a 3-month supply. So you get the micro-infusion device, you get 6 serum ampules and 5 disposable heads. The places that it hurts the most, just heads up, around the nose. You don't get like right up under your eyes, but anywhere around your eyes and around your lips. That's the places for me where my eyes will like water a little bit and I get that little like tingly nose feeling. It is worth it because I'm telling you, go look at some of the before and afters on their website. I am so impressed so far. I've only used it twice and I'm already seeing some quite significant improvements in my skin. And I have more skin things to share with you and another device that's really cool and stuff. But before we get into that, I do want to give you a little Stuart update and share a couple of things with you. How adorable is this little bag for carrying Stu in? He's my little lap dog. I wanted to give you guys an update from last month when I shared with you my favorites about starting Stu on the Mave dog food. That is a flash frozen dog food. It's been incredible. Honestly, so flippin' easy. And it's not just like the fact that it's easy, it's healthy. I know exactly what he's eating. I can see every single ingredient. I can see the pieces of beef, the peas, the carrots. Like I can see what it is. It's real food and it's flash frozen. So I do let mine thaw a little bit. You can feed it it frozen if your dog likes it, or you can let it thaw just a couple of minutes. I do usually let it thaw like a little bit for him just because he's still young. His mouth is small, his teeth, they're not even chiclet teeth, okay? They're like tinier than a chiclet. They're tiny teeth. I do let it thaw a little bit to make it easier. I can see such a difference even in just a month in Stuart's coat. His fur is just like so soft and silky, and it's not, he doesn't have like puppy hair anymore. So he's like getting, you know, into like his full dogginess, and his coat, the black is shinier, it's softer. His breath is better. This dog, okay, he loves chicken poop. And his breath is always atrocious, but it's gotten better over the last month by eating this. Obviously, like what we eat, the bacteria gets on our teeth, sits in the digestive system, comes up and stuff. So what they're eating matters. It affects those things. So I just wanted to share that update with you guys. And just like last month, if you are wanting to try Maeve for your dog, I do have a discount code for you. You can head down to the link in the description box. There's also a QR code here on the screen, and you can get 20% off your first order. So Stu highly recommends it. So do I. I promise you are going, well, I can't promise, but I feel confident. I can't promise, but I feel pretty confident that you're going to see positive changes in your dog. Stu also wants me to tell you that I don't even consider myself like a purse dog person. Stu is small, and I do bring him with me a lot of places, socializing him and stuff. And sometimes he gets tired. We went to a horse auction this last weekend, and it was just tons of walking and lots of dogs and stuff there. And he still is young. So at times I want to be able to pick him up and I carry him. But again, like you get a little tired. Sometimes you need both hands and stuff. So I found this bag now, lest you think it's the "'tis not a real Go-Yard bag." This is one of my good designer-inspired look-alike finds. I will link to this. If you're not on the email list, by the way, for that, I send out an email once a week with a roundup of like the best designer-inspired finds that I have found. Look, this is not even something I was going to share, but I'm going to show it right now. This is another Go-Yard bag. Do you see that? I ordered this from Walmart, you guys, and it arrived and I opened it and I'm like, it actually says Go-Yard. Like I thought it was just going to have like the pattern and look like it, but it's a true like dupe, a true like inspired by look-alike. This one is not from Walmart, but this is a little dog carrying bag. I wasn't going to show you guys this, but since we're just talking about dog stuff as friends here, and I know that you won't judge me, will you? No. Okay. Say you won't. I ordered these from Etsy from this girl's shop. Can you see these? I'll take them out of the package, but I did want to just like give her a little shout out because I love Etsy. I order so much from Etsy. I have got to start remembering to include those things in my favorites video. I will. I love Etsy, and I love when I get to support like little small businesses in the UK. Included in there, I mean, I just ordered the little doggy sunglasses, okay? She sent a little baggie with 3 little bones in it, and then like this little flower clip that you could put on like a collar. So I'm gonna give this to Coco. Stu says this is not manly enough. He draws the line at sunglasses, which is fine. So look at these. I'll see if I can get him to put these on. He resists. I ordered him a little cowboy hat. He doesn't love it. He resists. No, some of it he doesn't mind. Others, he's like, what is this? What are you putting on me? It's like the sarcastic look on his face. I felt like he needed the kind of like John Lennon-esque glasses. We'll see. Let's hop back into skin really quick because I do not want to forget to share this tool with you guys. This thing is bananas, all right? Bananas. This is a Pro Pore Vacuum Mini. I ordered this because I have like blackheads and stuff around my nose, and I've used all of those like blackhead strips and stuff, and I also can get them around here. It definitely helps with like a good chemical exfoliator like the Paula's Choice one or other ones. I'm the picker, okay? Like when I get a pimple or whatever, I pick it, and when I see the blackheads, I want to get them out. So this is like a little mini vacuum for your blackheads. It's wild. It comes with a bunch of different like tips, heads of various sizes. Some of them I'm like, what are we trying to pull out of our face with that? It's enormous, but whatever. We listen and we don't judge, right? But it comes with a bunch of different sizes of these. This one with the like little bit of a metal tip on it is kind of my favorite, my go-to. You just charge it. You add the little tip to your little tool here. It just kind of like twists and slides on. You can turn it on. You have 3 different speeds. If you decide to try this, here's what you should know. Start with speed 1, go easy. In this like video where I'm trying to show you as an example, I can't see the mirror because the camera's like right in front of me. I can't see the mirror, and I hovered a little too long right here. Definitely like, it's like peeling paint off a car, okay? I don't know if you can hear that. That's speed 1, the suction power of it. This is speed 2. Speed 3. So you got to be a little bit careful, okay? A little bit careful with it. It is great for doing pores like around your nose, around your mouth, wherever you want to suck the life out of your face. No, not really, but just be careful with it, okay? Like don't like let it start breaking capillaries and stuff like that. It's good, okay? It's good. I'm making it sound scary. It's not scary. I love this thing, and it was, in my opinion, not that expensive. I love this thing. I just have to hide it from my husband because homeboy loves to pick at his face. I hope he's not watching this, or I'll never see it again. I talked about this in my Amazon video recently, and FYI, if you're watching this before the end of March, the last day of March, then the Amazon Big Spring Sale is still going on. So anything that I link to is from Amazon, well, not anything, but a lot of the things that I link to from Amazon are in the Big Spring Sale, just FYI. This is the Perfect Image Glycolic and Salicylic Exfoliating Body Lotion. But they really try to trip you up with that, don't they? Enhanced with green tea, papaya, bearberry, licorice, and amino complex. Well, I hate licorice, but I love this. This has been, I'm telling you, like I have pale skin, I'm fair skinned, but I also have very thin skin. There's a difference, okay? There are pale people who they still have like good elasticity, collagen, like a thickness to their skin. I am pale and translucent, like the opacity of my skin is low. You can see all of my veins and stuff like that. So I feel like it's part of the reason I like to wear tanners and stuff. Is not because I feel like I need to be tan all the time. In fact, I honestly think most of the time like my makeup and stuff looks better when I am my just natural skin color. But because I do think it can get a little muddy, dirty looking with tanner. I couldn't wear like a short skirt or whatever. My like legs and arms and stuff just, ugh, I just look ill, like I just, got out of the hospital or something. So I have been trying to improve that because, again, I love tanners. I'm still in the midst of testing a bunch of them so I can do like a very robust comparison video for you guys. But I'm also just trying to improve the texture of my own skin, if that's even possible. Upon researching, I discovered that doing products like this, so this is the One Skin Topical Body Supplement. This is OS01 Body, is a daily essential topical supplement for healthy skin and a healthier body. Gobbledygook, right? Like, what do you mean? Super powered by One Skin's proprietary OS01 peptide. OS01 Body is specifically formulated to improve skin resilience, boost hydration, and strengthen epidermal barrier for long-lasting skin health. It is also expensive. It's on sale during the sale, but not the entire time, only for a specific limited time. I've used about half of mine. I'm not gonna lie, you don't get a lot, but sometimes that is the way of it when something like actually works, they have a good product and they know it. I don't want to sit here and lie and tell you I'm using a $10 lotion that's doing the same thing, because it's not. I definitely feel like there's a difference with this, but I will say I can't entirely separate it from the fact that the first thing I do is use this exfoliating body lotion. So it says a mild stinging or burning sensation may be experienced. I have not felt that at all. We'll talk about next month, because I currently just started trying this different product that like warns you that there's like a tingle, whatever. No, it's a fire. It's not a tingle, it's a fire. My ace was on fire. Fire. To the point that like I felt like I had to pull my pants down and turn the fan on and like let wind blow to that area. We'll talk about that later. This ultra-light, fast-absorbing lotion penetrates the epidermal layers of the skin and helps remove dead skin cells and minimizes the appearance of pores. Glycolic has been the leader in the anti-aging beauty industry and has been shown to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for a more rejuvenated and refined skin tone appearance. So if you really want to get technical, especially on the areas where I feel like I've got real crepey skin in my arms and like inner thighs and stuff, I've been doing the micro needling roller, not that little thing I showed you, but like the body roller, and then putting this on and this to attempt to like improve that skin a little bit. So listen, if I can't, I can't. It's such as life, okay? I have three, how many? I can't count. 3 pregnancies. The last one was twins. 'twas rough on the body. I expanded quite a bit, and when you deflate after expanding, balloon just doesn't shrink back to its prepackaged size. All right, let's talk about a couple of hair things really quickly. Was it last month or before? I don't remember, that I shared with you about the K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo. So, of course, I saw that they came out with this new product, Astro Lift, a reparative volumizing spray. And I was like, I gotta try that. You know I gotta try that. Now, I've only used this a few times, but I have a little demonstration video here to show you. Part of the reason I really like it is that I can use it when my hair is dry, because a lot of my volumizing, like mousses and stuff like that, you got to put them in when your hair is wet. And since I've added extensions, I do not wash my hair nearly as often as I used to. Not because I don't want to, because I'm still squirrely about it, still really want to wash my hair all the time, but it's much harder. It's just the drying time, how long it takes to dry my hair with the extensions, and I don't have the time or the energy for that. So I do a lot of dry shampoo, a lot of restyling products, testing different things to be able to kind of refresh my hair, and I've definitely gotten to the point where I can go probably 5-ish days without washing my hair before it really just looks beyond help, and it's like, it's time. That's, at least for me. Other people might not even feel that way. I'm just very particular. I like my hair to feel clean. So I really like this because I can use it when my hair is dry. You spray it on, let it simmer for a minute or so, and then I hit it with a blow dryer. You don't have to. You can just start to like rough it up, but I hit it with a blow dryer because that's the way. I really like it. So the Air Wash Dry Shampoo in like a small travel bottle, not travel, but like a smaller bottle. I don't know if they make this one in a smaller bottle yet or not, but hopefully they will, because it's always worth to get like the smallest thing. Try it before you commit, right? Make a lap before you commit to a location. You know how it goes. Camera wants to die. This brush is for brushing out curls. I was quite intrigued by it because, I don't know, I like it when I see something new and weird that I've never seen before, and I'm like, again, for science, I have to test it to see, is this actually going to do anything or make a difference? You want like piecier curls? This is great. It's a comb, but then it's got like these weird kind of like off-kilter teeth in it, and it just kind of really helps to separate your curls without actually brushing through them and like, well, what am I trying to say here? Bing bong. I'm trying to say that it doesn't like remove your curls, okay? It allows you to kind of brush them, separate them a little bit. Obviously, it helps if you curl in opposite directions, which I did not do today. That will help as well with them not like clumping up too much. But this brush, even whether you remember to curl in opposite directions or not, this brush will help with breaking up curls. It's a kind of weird newfangled thing, but I like it. I love weird newfangled things, and this was a great find. I should mention too that my curling iron that I love so much, I've not talked about it in a video until this Amazon sale, because it was in the Amazon sale. It's only like $59 or something, which I know is like, that's still $59. I get it. It's a Babyliss, Babyliss. I should figure out that brand so that I can stop butchering them, because I really love their products. Babyliss. We're gonna go with Babyliss. Babyliss? Babyliss? Dang it. I really have been so impressed with every product of theirs that I've ever tried. I borrowed a friend's hairdryer one time that was that brand, and it was like, it was good. It was real, real good. And so I have their flat iron now, which I love. It's plates or whatever kind of curl around, so it's easy to curl your hair with it. If you've ever gotten your hair like broken, stuck in a flat iron trying to curl it, this one doesn't do that. It's like smooth all the way around, so you can actually like curl your hair with it. But I have their long barrel curling iron. I love this thing so much. I had this before I had hair extensions, so when my hair was, you know, maybe this long, I had it and loved it. If you struggle with not being able to fit your hair into your curling iron, you're gonna love this curling iron so much. It's so good. I have shared before, speaking of, about these volumizing clips. I absolutely love these, okay? Love them so much. You just like slide them, they go like left to right. Yes, left to right. And then you run it through your hair. I do this like after I curl or dry my hair. Then you have a big one that I put in the back of my hair, okay? Now we look bananas, and you just leave it while your hair cools. After you've dried your hair, after you've sprayed a little volumizer in there, after you've curled it, whatever, okay? Then you just let it cool like this. You of course look a little bing bongy, but that's okay, because when you take it out after, I mean, just in the time I was talking here, when you take it out, you have this great volume at the root because you've let your hair dry, or not dry, cool. Words are hard. You've let your hair cool in that position. The other product that I decided to try for science were these little bad boys. You basically take the piece that you want volume. It's kind of the same idea. You're just using these like Velcro thingy-mabobs to clip your hair so that it cools after. And honestly, like, you could just put these things in, these clip things in, hit your hair with a blow dryer just to heat it up a little bit, and then let it cool down in this position with these things in, and it adds volume at the root. All right, another reason that I love these favorites videos is because I feel like normally the way the algorithm in YouTube works, like, you kind of have to be store specific. So a lot of times I have to do like Amazon or Walmart, or like share the store specifically. YouTube's seems to prefer when I'm trying to share things. So I like favorites videos because it's always just a mix up, mashup of different things. I'm getting the dust off my sunglasses. I love these sunglasses. And listen, don't panic. They're super affordable. I mean, they're not like cheap as in $5, but they're like 30 something dollars, maybe 39 or something. I got these during the Shop Bop sale. Shop Bop is among the stores I consider to be much like Nordstrom, where if you go and you just go to the like new arrivals and look, you'll have a heart attack, because it's a mix of a lot of the high-end expensive brands, but there's lots of like affordable stuff. Honestly, is the same price as crap that you buy from Amazon or Walmart or wherever else, okay? You just have to be able to like weed through stuff. You got to know which brands to look for and stuff. And you can also get some of those very expensive brands. If you know how to shop the sales and the markdowns, you can also get the like more expensive brands for the same price as stuff that you would buy from Amazon and Walmart, whatever. I'm just saying. These sunglasses, they're from, what is the name of the brand? Air, I think. It's A-I-R-E. Sorry, I've got some little fingerprints on them. These are kind of like the brown, the gold aviator style. Really, really like these. And I was quite surprised when I saw how much they were, because sunglasses can be expensive, and ridiculously so at times. I have a couple pairs of nice ones, and I baby them. This brand is not new to anybody. I'm not pretending I've discovered anything here, but I will say that I have not shopped from Baublebar. Their branding and everything, it feels like very young, and they do a lot of like personalized jewelry, and it's not been like my go-to place to look for jewelry. However, I went to their website like a month or so ago to get some matching friend bracelets with our initials on them for myself and my two best friends. We were meeting at the beach for a little girls getaway, and I wanted to find us like some little matching bracelets in true Angie fashion. I loved it because our initials, if you take the first letter of each of our first name, mine is A. They have different S names, but both S. And so when you put all three of those, stop ringing phone. Oh, it listened. When you put all of those together, obviously you know what that spells. And so I got such a good giggle out of like sending in that to Baublebar, thinking whoever put these bracelets together was like, what kind of psycho gets this on their bracelet for their friends? I love it. But anyways, while I was at their website looking for those things, I was like, wait a second. Some really cute jewelry here. They had a sale recently that was like 20 or 25% off your entire order. So I ordered a few things that I'm just loving. You guys know how much I love like colorful beaded things. They have this like triple layer kind of crystally type. It's not like the candy necklaces. Those have like thicker beads. This is more like a truly like beaded necklace. I absolutely love it with the like triple layer. Again, very adjustable. Looks scary next to all the necklaces I have on right now. Super cute for layering. Also this one that is like kind of a white crystally, and then it's just got a teeny tiny little cross on it right there, which I thought was just adorable, very simple. This was one of my faves, and this was what made me say like, I think I shall place an order for a few necklaces when I saw this one in particular. It is turquoise, which I love. Is a very long layered, but the way that they, like one of the girls in the photos is wearing it is like double layered like this. One long, very versatile, if you will. Lots of different ways that you could wear this necklace. So I will link you to a few of the Baublebar pics. I also got these two. This one is like a little heart. I just thought it was so cute with like the purple, green, kind of like marbled look to it. Adorable. Would look great layered with that crystal-y cross one. Don't sleep on Baublebar, I guess is what I'm saying. If you, maybe you weren't and you're like, duh, Angie, I knew that, but I didn't. And so they have this like very chunky beaded necklace. It's out of stock. I'm on the wait list. They have it in white and in like a turquoise blue. I'm on the wait list and I want it so much that sometimes, even though no one's emailed me, I go check the website anyways, just to make sure they didn't forget to tell me that it was back in stock. All right, let's get into a couple. I want to share these two lip products with you real fast. So these are MilkTouch. I get influenced just like everybody else, okay? I saw a reel on Instagram and this was the color I was after, but I decided that I also really liked this one. This is in Fallon Cocoa. If you are somebody who's like, I don't like darker lipsticks or I can't wear whatever, I mean, this is the same. I've had this on for a while, but I'm just gonna touch it up a little bit so you can see. You just put like a very little bit and I use my finger. It's a very interesting texture because it does have kind of like a jelly-like appearance, but then it kind of dries down. So it doesn't stay feeling like sticky or anything on your lips, but it's just such a good, especially if you have like a darker skin tone than I do, this would be a great, like your lips, but better kind of a lipstick. It is not that for me. Oh, the temptation to wipe my finger on my pants. Don't do it. You're an adult. Found a paper towel. The MilkTouch in Fallon Cocoa is fabulous. I can't speak to all the colors. This is in Apple Palm. Listen, for science, let's just take off Fallon Cocoa and put on Apple Palm so you can see it. Because what good is it to show you the bottle? Okay. It's just a little brighter of like almost an apple-y, which makes sense given the name. Like an apple-y red. I've been wearing it with the wrong. Where did the sun go? Okay, as soon as I adjust this camera, it's gonna come back. And now I look even more like a ghost. I actually do really like that one. I just think, I like them both, okay? If you made it all the way to the end, again, cheers, okay? Whatever you're drinking, cheers. I got my smoothie. If you are here, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you. I really appreciate you. Darn it, the sun. That is it for me today, and I will see you again very soon.